Today, we're diving into a simple, but honestly, a pretty powerful idea. We're talking about how putting your phone down just for a few minutes a day can lead to a surprising and much needed amount of mental clarity. You know that feeling, right? You get to the end of the day, you look up and you realize you've just been scrolling for hours. But instead of feeling relaxed, you just feel kind of drained. If that sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. That exact sense of digital fatigue is what we're digging into. So, to make this real, let's talk about someone named Rahul. And his nightly routine, yeah, it's probably going to sound very familiar. It all kicks off with that simple desire to just, wind down a little before bed. And the scroll begins. First up, it's that endless feed of short videos. They're entertaining, sure. They're distracting, and they are absolutely designed to make you watch just one more and then one more. Then he flips over to his messages. What starts as a quick check, well, it turns into full-blown conversations, catching up on group chats, and just getting pulled right back into that digital social world. And finally, of course, the notifications, that constant stream of alerts and updates pinging away. Before he even knows what's happened, 1 hour has somehow magically turned into 2. Time just vanishes into the screen. And here's where it all lands. He's physically tired, for sure, but there's just no satisfaction, no sense of peace. It's that hollow kind of tired, where you feel like your time was just spent, not actually invested in anything. But then one day, Rahul decided, okay, that's it. He was going to try something completely different. He made a really conscious choice to break the cycle. And this is the turning point in his routine. And, as it turns out, in his whole mindset. And this is really the core choice he was facing. You've got path number 1, the digital defaults, which always left him feeling drained and distracted. And then there's path number 2, this new analog choice, one that promised a little quiet, some focus, and a whole lot of simplicity. So what even is this new path? Well, he decided to go analog. It's just the simple practice of using non-digital tools, think pen and paper, to kind of carve out these quiet little moments for yourself in a super noisy world. And the very first step was incredibly simple. It was just a physical action. He intentionally put the source of all that distraction away and replaced it with a tool for reflection. Phone down, notebook up. That's it.
Okay, so what actually happens when you make a simple switch like that? What are the real tangible results of unplugging, even if it's just for a little while?
And get this, it all started with just 10 minutes. That's it, 10. We're not talking about some massive, intimidating life change here. It's just a small, super accessible starting point for a brand new habit. So what did he do with that time? He wrote about his day, the good, the bad, all of it. He read just a couple of pages from an actual physical book, and then in the morning he'd plan out his day on paper. No apps, no notifications, just his own thoughts. And the power of just sticking with it, it showed up fast. What felt like a big, new choice on day 1 started to feel like a quiet, normal routine by day 4. And by the end of that first week, a real, noticeable change was already happening. I mean, the results really speak for themselves. After just 7 days, Rahul felt fundamentally different. He felt calmer, without that constant digital buzz in his head. He was way more present in his own life. And maybe, most importantly, he just felt more in control of his time and his attention. So the big question is, how can you apply this to your own life? Let's break down the super simple steps you can take, literally starting tonight, to find your own path to clarity. It really is this straightforward. First, just get a notebook and write down your thoughts, whatever's on your mind. Second, plan your next day, but do it on paper. And third, just commit to 10 minutes. That's all. 10 screen-free minutes every single day to make it happen. And this, right here, this is the key takeaway. We always think that clarity comes from getting more information, more scrolling, more input. But real self-awareness, it usually comes from the exact opposite. From slowing down, quieting all that noise, and just creating a little space for our own thoughts. And that really brings us to the final thought. Because this isn't just some abstract idea, is it? It's a practice. It's something you actually do. So the real question, the one I want to leave you with, is a simple one, but it's a powerful one. What are you going to write down tonight?